battle. Tournament.
Good evening, folks. Welcome to this week's edition of Smash Masters number 79. I'm your host for this evening, Mudkip. The first set on stream for you guys is Zay against Blep. It looks like Zay is going to be on Min Min and Blep is going to be on. I think that's Pyra and Mitra. If I'm not. Yeah, I think that's Pyra and Mitra. If I'm not mistaken. We'll correct that later if I'm totally dead wrong. But it looks like it's going to be Zay kicking things off here early in this match with the offense going on here against Blep. Terribly sorry for the small delay, guys, on stream, but we are underway for our first match against Zay and Blep. And Blep's got to find a way to come back here. He's already at 111% damage. That was an immense combo there by Zay. Nice job to knock Blep off the side of the stage. Blep looks like he's trying to come back now. Not finding anything so far. Zay's trying to ledge guard Blep. But to no turn avail. Wow! What a ledge guard there by Blep there against Zay to take him down to 2 stocks. What a turn of events here for Zay. What a turn of events here for Blep, who hangs on to win taking down to 2 stocks on it. Under 33% damage. Well, I said that, and he just got knocked out, so we're back to 2 stocks even, with Blep having the brief damage advantage. Zay looking to capitalize against Blep right now. I do believe we're doing first to 3. We have 8 contestants tonight, so we are running a full bracket, so there will be winners and losers bracket. Double elimination style tournament for you guys here tonight. This is insane. Both players are fighting off stage. Both players have to work back on stage. Both able to do so. Nice attacks by Zay there, trying to keep Blep at bay. Min Min's got that long reach, and he's putting it to fantastic use against Blep here. Trying to knock Blep up and out to take him down to 1 stock. But Blep's trying to close the gap and get the advantage going and knock Zay out. We'll see if he's able to do it. Wow! He smash combos, but goes the wrong way. Nice parry there by Zay against Blep. Against Blep's power orb. Zay's able to get Blep down to 1 stock here. Blep's able to do the same thing on a bounce back. After an insane combo by Blep there against Zay. Wow, what a parry to a combo there by Blep, trying to knock Zay up and out. Both of these contestants are at 1 stock. We'll see who gets the better upper hand here. Zay's looking to stay alive and work his way back on the stage. So is Blep. Blep has Zay knocked off. Almost went for the spike there, but decided not to, I guess. Zay's gonna ledge guard. Blep's gonna dive, and Blep is not gonna be able to recover after that dive. But try to knock Zay off the stage, so your winner of match 1 will be Zay on Min Min. Game 2 is set to get underway in a small battlefield. Okay, so correction. Blep is playing Corrin and not Pyra and Mithra. And Zay is still on Min. That's a correction from last match. Zay getting things started hot early in game 2 against Blep here. I haven't seen a Corrin played before, so this is my first Corrin match being called actually. Wow, what an insane combo by Zay to almost knock Blep up and out, but Blep has to recover. Makes an immaculate recovery. Goes for the knockout punch against Zay, but can't find it. Zay's trying to find a combo against Blep right now and just create a gap so he can go on the attack. Blep sitting at 81% damage against Zay, 76. Not anymore. Both players back on stage. Both players trying to look for the upper hand. It's going to be Zay getting the better of the exchange, at least for the moment. But Blep's right back on stage, and Corn's looking to do damage against Min Min at 110% damage. Uh-oh. Blep goes for a combo, can't find it. Blep has to grab onto the ledge to try to recover, is able to. Zay's probably looking for the knockout blow here. Blep charges an attack up, but that swings wide and misses for Blep. We'll see what he has in store for Zay here. Zay grabs the side ledge, but recovers right into a Blep charge attack, so Zay's going to get knocked down to 2 stocks. Zay's going to return the favor to Blep upon a respawn and knock him around a bit before knocking him up and out. What an insane group of combos by Blep here, trying to connect with Zay. He's trying to close that gap on Zay because being far away from Min Min is dangerous, as he does have a pretty decent amount of reach than most other characters in this game, unless you're a Fox or a Falco or somebody with a ranged weapon. Both of these contestants fighting off at the stage right now. Nice job there by Zay getting the upper hand of the fight. Blep's trying to come back with a combo of his own and looks to capitalize against Zay now and his high damage. Nice combo there by Zay. Blep there to knock Zay up briefly. Zay's trying to create some distance. Blep's trying to close the distance. We'll see who gets the better of this offensive exchange. Both in close range now. This is not where Min Min does her best work, but Zay's making it work. Blep is trying to prevent Min Min from Zay from recovering, looking to knock him out, but no to an avail. Both of the players are fighting off stage now. Blep knocks Zay right off the side of the stage upon a recovery, and Zay's going to go down to 1 stock first. Zay's going to go down to 1 stock to make this a 1 stock even match. Zay has the damage advantage, but any given Smash tournament, things can turn in an instant. Both players off the stage for a brief moment before recovering again. Zay and Blep both looking for an opening on one another. It seemed like Blep was going to get the call there for a second, but nope. Zay's not going to let him have it. Zay knocks Blep out, but Blep has to recover and does. Blep is sitting on 108% damage. And Zay's sitting at 72% damage, so this really is anybody's fight. Can Blep hang on to win it? Blep with the stage smash combo gets it. Both players have to recover. Both players do. Blep is sitting at 108% damage. Zay's about at 100% damage. He's sitting at 97 right now. Who's going to get the upper hand here? What a nice combo there by Blep to stay alive on 170% damage. And even this setup at 1 game apiece. That was an absolute insane parry combo there by Blep to end that match and come back from being down 2 stocks. The stage is set for Kalos Pokemon League. Both players stand on their respective characters. So we have Blep on Corrin and Zay on Min Min. Now, on Kalos Pokemon League, you do have to watch when the stage turns for like different types of Pokemon that can factor into the match. We'll see if it does here. For right now, it's Zay getting the better exchange end of the offensive exchange. Finding anything he's throwing at Blep. Blep has to come up with something here against Zay. Is able to do so briefly, as it looks like he's able to damage Zay and kick him up to 61% damage. That's a good start. Blep's just trying to hammer away at Zay and Min Min, and I think that's a smart idea here. Just trying to find space where you can and just get those attacks in. But Zay's charging up his hammer fists and looking to go all out against Blep here. We have another 100 damage stock match. with Zay getting the better of the first stock exchange. What an insane combo there by Zay to knock Blep out. Returning the favor from their last match. Blep going for a couple of aerial combos against Zay. Is able to find a couple of them. Zay knocks Blep out to 2 stocks. From 2 stocks to 1 stock. Prevents her from recovering. After ledge guard combo punches her off the stage. That is the advantage of Min Min's reach. She has those long arms that can extend off stage. So she doesn't necessarily have to be off stage to ledge guard you, which is kind of nice if you're playing her, and kind of not nice if you're not. So, you see what Blep's able to come up with here. Blep jumps, Blep goes for the stage spike. Blep gets it, knocks Zay up and out. Wow, Zay looked for a parry there, couldn't find it. Blep was able to recover pretty quickly on that one. We'll see what Blep's able to do here against Zay. Zay's going all out with the combos right now against Blep. Trying to take this one away from Blep in a crucial Game 3 showdown. Nice shot there by Zay. Knocks Blep off the stage. Blep has to make a recovery and does. Wow. What a shot there by Blep, staying alive on 111% damage and taking Zay down to 1 stock. Knocking him off the platform. Zay knocks Blep up. Blep's still not out. Blep is still in this at 138% damage against Zay. Blep's gonna have to look to do some damage against Zay if he wants to knock him out. Looking to do that here. Zay's not looking to let that happen. That jump combo, that jump punch by Zay is going to be enough to knock Blep up and out. Zay's going to be your winner of Game 3.
Stock battle. All-in.
We're doing first to 5. Zay Shay is currently in the lead, 2 games to 1. He won Game 1 and Game 3. Blep won Game 2. We will see who wins Game 4 in a must-win situation for Blep. Zay with a nice combo to get things going in my favorite stage. In my favorite stage of this game, Pokemon Stadium 2, had the Razor Arm, looked for the ledge guard, couldn't get the ledge guard on the Razor Arm. Blep makes an insane recovery there. Nice parry, block parry there by Blep. Blep goes for the ledge guard against Zay, couldn't find it there. Zay had to come back up on stage, and he does. Knocks Blep up and around a bit, trying to knock Blep out. He's at 88% damage right now currently. What a nice job there by Blep, trying to get anything he can against Zay. As Zay off the stage, aerial combos Zay off the stage, and Zay gets knocked out and sent to 2 stocks first. Blep is at 100% damage, so we will see what Zay can do to come back in this match. If he's able to, Zay's off the stage early. Zay's in trouble. Zay has to recover. Zay does. Off the ledge guard. Off the aerial combo again. Wow. And just like that, Blep has Zay on the ropes at 1 stock, looking to win a must-win Game 4. He knows what's at stake. He does not want to lose. Game 4 is looking like it's going to have Blep's name all over it. Blep sitting at 119% damage, 143. Solid job by Blep to hang on for that long, and that was an insane off-the-stage combo earlier off of 2 stocks. Now Zay looking to get back into this one after being 2 stocks here early in game number 4. That couldn't have felt good for Zay. Zay's looking to keep Blep at bay. So far, he's doing a good job of it. Nailing the combos with those insanely long arms of his. Both players have to get back on stage. Both players do. Blep looking for the stage spike, doesn't get it. Jumps off to the stage, has to make it stage recovery, and does. Zay looking for a combo against Blep, can't find it yet. Knocks Blep up and out though. Blep has to recover, Blep does. What an insane wrecking ball arm by Zay against Blep to knock him up and out and send him down to one stock. Whoa! That was a nice one by Zay there for a dodge. Zay sitting at 103% damage. Blep is sitting at 65% damage. Blep goes for the stage up dive. Blep gets it, knocks Zay up. He may have just saved Zay. Blep's going to go out and Zay is going to be your winner of this set, folks. That was an insane match. And Blep had to go for the up smash to try to save it, but knocks Zay further up in the air, saved Zay, and ended up falling himself and taking himself out. Unfortunately, that does happen sometimes in this game. If you're just joining us, this is the weekly presentation of Smash Masters number 79. I am your host, Mudkip. Zay just won his first match of the evening. We are seeing who will advance to face CPU1 next on stage. Hopefully everyone's having a good evening thus far. So it will either be Chicken or Coleslaw playing CPU1 next on screen. CPU1 beat Big Lando 3-0. That's a surprise, actually. Congratulations to CPU1 on winning his first set. It will be Chicken against CPU1 next on screen. Both players are getting set up on stage. Next match is coming to you shortly. Another first to 5 in store for you guys. This has been extremely fun thus far, folks, so don't go anywhere and stick around. For those of you new to this, CPU1 is our resident Pac-Man main. Aiden Symphony has been unstoppable on King DDD. We'll see if anybody's able to knock him down a peg tonight, but honestly, I don't know. It's anybody's match here. Aiden Symphony and Zay are currently going at it. We will keep you up to date on that match. But for right here, next on screen, we have Chicken against CPU1. I don't think I've seen Chicken play before, but we'll see what he has to offer to the tournament. Speaking of tournament, we have another tournament coming up on Thursday. It's our weekly Thursday night throwdown, where we feature games like 2XKO, Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, and if it garners enough interest, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Sign-ups are also on start.gg, and as always, anybody is welcome of any skill level from beginner to intermediate or advanced even. Come out for a great time. Brackets start at 8 o'clock. Friendly start beforehand. Follow us on Discord and get in the FTC group for updates about if the group decides to go eat somewhere beforehand. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Got a little text thread going on there on if they go in there or not. Okay, CPU1 against Frank. underway for you guys here. Crane is on Ice Climber, CPU1 is on Pac-Man. It's gonna look like Crane's gonna get the upper hand against CPU1 going to start the match off. CPU1 has a projectile, throws a projectile. CPU1's Resident Hydrant makes his way on stage. Can't get put into play though, as Crane tries to put that into play, but CPU1 just jumps out of the way. Crane trying to knock a couple icicles into CPU1. CPU1's gonna spawn that hydrant right on the ledge. Going to smack that hydrant right into Crane and both of the ice climbers. Has another projectile in store. Crane's gonna look to put that one in play. Not against CPU though. CPU throws his projectile against Crane and nails him for one. CPU1 knocks Crane out and takes him down to 2 stocks early after the hydrant hit him earlier. Drops the hydrant. Crane knocks it up. Tries to knock it into CPU. No to an avail. CPU is able to dodge out of the way of that one, at least for now. Icicle's gonna get parried by CPU1. Nice parry there. Wow. Double hammer shot to CPU1. Sends him up and out and takes him down to 2 stocks. 2 stock even match. We'll see who gets the upper hand. Will it be CPU or will it be Crane? Both players at center stage looking to get something going. It's going to be CPU1 getting the better of the exchange. Puts the hydrant into play, throws the projectile into it. Can't get the projectile going. Nice, has the bell in hand, throws the bell, but the bell's gonna fall harmlessly. One hard side smash for CPU1. And wow, what an incredible recovery by Crane, but another hard side smash from CPU1. Couple of projectiles to throw, try to ledge guard. Spawns a hydrant right on top of Crane. Parries the icicles right back into Crane that Crane pushed at him. Crane has a grab. Crane has a stage spike. Arno looks for some icicle chips to help ledge guard against CPU1. No to an avail. Crane tries to put the hydrant into play. CPU1 just parries out of the way again. Wow, what a nice projectile attempt by CPU1. Couldn't get that one. Funds the other one. Wow! Crane putting CPU1's own hydrant into play against him. CPU1 has a hydrant on stage, the side of the stage. Crane's going to take full advantage to knock CPU1 into the hydrant, and CPU1's going to go up and out to 1 stock. CPU1 returns to favor and knocks Crane down to 1 stock after an insane combo followed by a hydrant spawn. Knocks them out and takes them down a peg. Parries that icicle from Crane again. Crane's going to try to free CPU1, but CPU1 rolls out the way. Nice job rolling out the way by CPU1. Tries to put the hydrant into play. Has a projectile, can't get it. Crane trying to freeze CPU1 again, and unable to. Gonna take a hydrant to the face for their efforts. Ice Climbers and Crane not looking too hot right now. CPU1 has some strategy plan. Guns him with the bell, unable to follow up and capitalize after though. Unfortunate for CPU1. Drops another Crane on top of him. Knocks him up and around a bit. CPU may have just knocked him out with a hydrant attack again. Tries to ledge guard them with the bell, no to an avail. Nice job recovering there by Crane. What a projectile throw attempt by CPU1. Wow! Crane's going to try to put the hydrant into play against CPU1, but CPU1's going to get the better of that advantage. Nice parry there of the hydrant by Crane. Nice parry there by the icicles by CPU1. Very back and forth right now. Oh wow, if CPU1 nailed that, that might have been over for Crane. Very nice of Crane, very wise of Crane to roll out the way there. One hammer spin, almost sent CP1 up out, but CP1's able to recover. CP1 with a hard smash. Crane flying off the other side of the stage. One more hard smash is going to do it after Crane recovers from CP1. CP1 hangs on to win game 1 at 95% damage. Congratulations are in order to CP1. Hard-fought victory there, my friend. Final destination is going to be the stage for game number 2 on the way here for you guys.
Ice Climber.
Alright, CP1 still on Pac-Man, and Crane is still on Ice Climbers. Game 2 underway for you guys.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, gonna be CP1 getting things started again. Crane's following suit with some combos of his own against CP1. Trying to put that hydrant into play, unable to. Took too long. CP1 trying to capitalize. CP1 unable to. Tries to put the hydrant into play against CP1 again. It's Crane. Crane has to recover and does. Nope. Not going to be able to. Nana recovers, but that's the wrong ice climber to recover with. Going to try to free CP1 and hammer him to death. Not going to be able to there. CP1 is alive at 118% damage. That is pretty impeccable if I do say so myself. CP1 is going to try to stay alive on 118% damage. That's going to be the harder part. And he's not going to be able to, as Crane's just going to hammer his hydrant into him. And just knock him up and out there to take him down to 2 stocks. CP1 has the damage advantage. Going to try to prevent Crane from getting to the hydrant. They can't put the hydrant into play anyway because it disappears. Nice projectile throw there by CP1, knocking Crane off stage. Crane has to recover, and Crane does. The right ice climber recovers this time. And it's going to be one ice climber versus CP1's Pac-Man. As Crane is down on 2 stocks. And so is CPU, so we're at 2 stocks even. But this ice climber is on 137% damage right now. Well, 147. CPU1's going to try to knock him out with a hydrant. Going to be unable to. CPU1 with a couple of stage stomps. Going to try to put that hydrant into play. Is going to be able to, and good job to Crane to hang on for so long, and Crane finally gets taken out to 1 stock at 187% damage. Pac-Man, CP1's Pac-Man is sitting at 77% damage, now 99 after getting frozen. 109. Crane's looking to take CPU1 down to 1 stock. CPU1's nice recovery, but a hammer shot's going to send CPU1 out to 1 stock. Can CPU go up 2 games to 0, or will Crane find a way to come back and win game number 2? Stay tuned and find out. CPU1 with an impressive couple of projectile throws to find him. Wow, what an insane combo to knock CPU1 off the stage by Blep. What an insane combo to knock CPU1 off the stage by Crane, and Crane's going to win game number 2. Game number 3 set to get underway for you guys here shortly. We are even at one game apiece between CH Crane and CPU1. Next set's going to take place at Town and City.
Ice Climbers. Pac-Man.
Alright, both players are on. This is Town and City. This is game number 3, and we are underway for you guys. What an insane combo by CPU1 out of the gate to get things rolling. Already has Crane sitting at 95% damage while he hasn't taken any. Drops a Hydrant. Hydrant's gonna bounce off of Crane. Crane's still alive. Stuns Nana. Misses Popo completely. Oh. Wow. Nice Hydrant shot there from CPU1. That's gonna knock Crane down to 2 stocks here. And what an insane aerial combo by Crane upon a respawn to knock CPU1 down to 2 stocks. I didn't even have time to call the first combo there before the second one happened. Uh-oh, spinning hammer shot's gonna knock CPU1's Hydrant, but it falls off the other side of the stage harmlessly. Good on that part though. Wow, CPU1's looking for a bell stun. Gets Nana again, but can't find Popo with it. Found one of the ice climbers though. As another projectile, throws it into Crane, is going to nail them with it. Tries to get his bell back, is going to be able to. He's going to try to throw his bell into him. Going to be able to. Finds it, lands it, stuns him, and knocks them both out to take him down to 1 stock. With a hard side smash. Puts the Hydrant into play, but the Hydrant falls harmlessly out the side of the stage. Puts the Hydrant into play again, and they're just bouncing around back and forth, and it falls off the stage after CPU1 carries it. Knocks the Hydrant into Nana. Crane freezes CPU1, looks to knock him up and out and take him down to 1 stock. Unable to do so here. Going for the CPU1 freeze special. CPU1's able to block, able to get the projectile spawn. Spawns a Hydrant, knocks the Hydrant into Crane. Crane is somehow still alive on 99% damage. CPU1's at 98% damage. We'll see who gets the better of this exchange. 2 hammer shots to CPU, and CPU's gonna go flying away. It's a bird, it's a plane. Nope, it's just CPU. Alright, CPU's gonna try to hold on to win this critical game 3 that can tilt the set either way. Oh, Nana just got knocked out, so it's just Popo versus CPU. CPU's trying to figure out an offensive strategy against Crane and Popo here. Popo is lone by himself as CPU1 knocked Nana out the equation earlier. Trying to find a projectile maybe? As a projectile, throws his keys. Can't find his keys, but Crane's not going to be able to recover, and CPU1 is going to be your winner of game number 3. Must-win scenario, must-win territory for Crane in game number 4 if he wants to see a game 5.
Stop battle.
Alright, stage is going to be small battlefield for game number 4.
Ice Climber, Pac-Man.
Again, this is must-win territory for Crane here.
3, 2, 1.
Against CPU1. Next set on stream is going to be Coleslaw versus Big One. What an insane combo by CPU1 to get things started again on game number 3. Game number 4 rather. Sorry about that, guys. CPU1 knows what's at stake in game 4 against CA Crane here. Crane tried to knock the Hydrant into CPU, but CPU got the better of the exchange and knocked it into Crane instead. Finds a projectile, throws a projectile. CPU1 recovers a little bit of damage. Crane gets this grab in the stage spike, or the bounce off the stage. Crane's looking for the double up hammer. Not going to be able to find it thus far, so Crane's going to look to try to free CPU1. That's not gonna happen either. Out comes Nano with a hammer to CPU1 to knock him down to 2 stocks. Crane with the insane aerial combos here against CPU1. CPU1 finally gets a stop in to create some separation between him and Crane. Crane gets the grab, gets the stage throw, gets the up smash. Gets another set of up smashes. Goes for the icicle ledge guards. Not able to get it there. CP1's back on stage with 2 stocks and 100% damage. Stuns him. Strike smash knocks them both out in one shot, takes him down to 2 stocks. CP1's still hanging on at 123% damage. On 2 stocks against Crane. What a shot there by Crane, knocking CPU1 off the stage. Now trying to prevent him from recovering, but CPU1's going to be able to do so anyway. Knocks him off the opposite side of the stage. Double hammer's going to send him down to 1 stock. Are we going to see a game 5 here against CPU1 and Crane? CPU1's able to parry one of them, not able to parry the other one. Double parries that one, stuns both of them. Tries to go for an aerial combo, but misses. CPU1 looking for that bell of his again. Stuns both of them, side smash, and they're going to get taken down to 1 stock as CPU1 knocks out Popo and not Nana, so their stock goes down 1. I'm not sure how that works either, guys. Apparently, if you knock out Nano, they stay alive, but if you knock out the other one, they both, you lose the stock. I've never understood that since Smash 64 came out, or the one that they got put in came out, which I think Smash 64. CP1's hanging on at 92% damage. Crane's trying to win this match and force a game 5, and he just did there. 1 hammer shot from Popo is going to knock CPU1 out. And CPU1's going to go up and out, and this is going to force a game 5 between CPU1 and CH Crane. One second, yes. Okay, so the Ice Climbers got introduced in Super Smash Bros. Melee. My mistake. They were not out for the N64 version, but more on that a bit later. This is game 5 between CH Crane and CP1. Crane is on Ice Climbers. CP1's on Pac-Man, which is his resident main character. It's going to be Crane getting things going off with the insane combo against CPU1 here in game number 5. Must win for both of these guys if they want to advance on to the next round of the winner's bracket. Knowing CPU1, he's not going to give up without a fight. I don't expect Crane to either. This is going to be a deadlock. Crane is spamming those icicles against CPU1, trying to prevent him from recovering. CPU1's going to be able to anyway. CPU1's trying to knock at least one of the Ice Climbers out. If you take one of them out, the other one's usually easier. If you knock Popo out, who's the blue guy, then they lose a stock. Well, he's going to send Nana flying, but Nana's going to be able to rejoin Popo back on stage, and Crane's going to look to knock CPU1 out take him down to 2 stocks. Both of these players are at an insane amount of damage. One good swipe from either of them could take the other one out. And it's going to be Crane knocking CPU1 into the screen to take him down to 2 stocks here in game number 5. CPU1's going to look for the stock readvantage. Is going to parry the icicles right back into Crane. Crane's going to parry the Hydrogen. Unfortunately, that's going to knock it into Nana, knocking Nana out. So Lonely Popo now against the CPU1. I'd like to ask a question of how Crane is hanging on at 163% damage on one Ice Climber. What an insane shot there by Crane, trying to knock CPU1 down to 1 stock. One hard kick from CPU1 and Crane's gonna go get blasted off the opposite side of the stage to take him down to 2 stocks. CPU1 has a projectile, threw the projectile into Crane. Looked like it knocked into Crane. CPU1 sitting on 126% damage. Crane is sitting on 18, now 28. CPU1 looking to get things going here in game number 5 against Crane. Couple of icicles. CPU1 has yet to parry that one. CPU1's going to stun Nana. And CPU1's going to look for an opening to try to take Crane down to 1 stock. One hammer shot from Crane is going to knock CPU1 off the other side of the stage. Almost knocked him out to 1 stock. CPU1's able to parry those icicles right back into Crane. But Crane's going to get him with the up hammer shot and going to knock him out and take him down to 1 stock. CPU1 separates both of them and knocks Popo out to take him down to 1 stock here too. This is a 1 stock even match now. Wow, CPU1 with the insane combo off stage prevents them from recovering after he drops a hydrant on Popo and knocks him out. And CPU1's going to hang on to win this set in an insane game number 5. Congratulations to both contestants and congratulations to CH Crane for hanging on so long. CPU1's going to be your winner of that set. Alright, taking it over to losers, we have Coleslaw against Big Lando. For our first set of losers on screen. Taking a couple of games out of the losers bracket now. Both players getting set up on screen. Stream will be underway for you guys shortly. If you're just joining us, this is Smash Masters number 79, and I am your host, Mudkip. Okay, back to my small gripe about Ice Climbers and Super Smash Brothers. They got introduced in Melee, and ever since they got introduced, they've always been a pair. So, but for some reason, if you knock Nana out, who's the female Ice Climber, you still don't lose the stock. You still don't lose the stock, and you get to fight on with the other Ice Climber, which is in Popo. For some reason, I keep on wanting to call him the Yeti from Avatar, like Apu. Don't ask why.
Stop battle.
Just kind of my thing here. I think it's because I got so used to calling him Apu as a kid that I never bothered correcting myself until now. But and Lando's a resident Lucas user. CPU1 typically uses Shoal. We'll see if that's such as the case here. Yep, CPU1's going to lock in on Shulk and Big Lando's going to lock in on Lucas, and we're going to get game number 1 underway.
3, 2, 1, go!
Wow, Lando with a PK fires right out of the gate. Has to go for a PK Thunder recover early. Coleslaw has his Buster Slash up and ready to go. Trying to slash into Big Lando. Goes for the up slash. Knocks Lando up and around a bit. Lando able to recover. Lando with a couple of barrier attacks. What a side slash there from Coleslaw to knock Lando up and out. Lando with a nice parry there. Coleslaw with a hard up slash though is going to knock Lando down to 2 stocks. Lando with a couple of barrier attacks on respawn. Coleslaw has his jump slash now. That PK Thunder is going to prevent Coleslaw from recovering. That's a really good ledge guard technique there by Lando. He just PK Thunders you off while you're off the stage to try to prevent you from recovering. And Shulk doesn't have the best recovery ability. His recovery leniency is more like obscure than most of the other characters in this game. Like if you're further down on the stage, it's going to be harder for you to recover as Shulk. Lando's going to look for a PK freeze, and he's going to nail a PK freeze, and that's going to send Coleslaw flying down to 1 stock. Coleslaw has to get things going, gets his jump slash going, is barely able to make a recovery there, but still does. Got really lucky there. Goes for the down spike. Goes for a spike against Big Lando. Can't find it. Lando down on 2 stocks. Coleslaw down to 1. Lando with a series of barrier attack. Wow. Nice parry there by Coleslaw, but nothing doing after the parry. Coleslaw with a speed slash now. Switch this to his smash slash. Don't say that 3 times fast. Lando's looking for a PK freeze ledge guard. Can't find it. Goes for the barrier attack. Can't find that either. Gets blocked by CPU. Gets a barrier attack in there. CPU with a hard side slash. Side smash. Falls off the stage. Is going to be unable to recover. Lando's going to be your winner of game 1 on Lucas. Game 2 underway. Lando won game number 1. We'll see if Coleslaw can come back and win game number 2. Coleslaw with a different skin on Shulk today. I kind of like it. He's going to the purple leather jacket skin. Lando getting started off early with a series of barrier attacks. One of those gets parried by Coleslaw. Knocks Lando on the other side of the stage a little bit. So Lando's able to make a smooth recovery. Coleslaw hot in pursuit, but Lando with a PK fire to keep him at bay. Wow. Coleslaw has to recover and does. Lando looking for the home run smash. Can't find it. Lando with a series of barrier attacks. Coleslaw just trying to find anything that is sticking against Lando right now. Lando's looking for another series of combos. Gets the barrier grab. Gets the barrier throw. Coleslaw tries to parry. Nothing to parry. Gets spiked by Lando for his efforts. And Coleslaw's going to go down to 1 stock here in game number 2. What an insane air slash here by Coleslaw. Jumps off the stage. What was that combo? Both of those players fought off the stage. Both of those players got knocked out. Coleslaw goes down to 1 stock. Lando is still on 2 stocks. That was absolute insanity at the bottom of the screen. I think Coleslaw got PK thundered at the end of that. But that was intended to help Lando try to recover, but I guess that didn't work out too well for him. Coleslaw with a series of up slashes trying to get Lando to get knock Lando down to 1 stock. Even the stock matchup. Gonna go to gonna go for a hard side slash, gonna miss. Lando gonna go for a barrier attack. Going to find the hard side smash there and knock Lando down to one stock. This is a now one stock music match between both of these contestants. Game number 2 with Lando having the damage advantage against Coleslaw. Lando's going to knock Coleslaw off the other side of the stage. And one more barrier attack off of a respawn is going to do it for Coleslaw. And Lando's going to be your winner of game number 2 here. Well, alrighty, folks, bring out your bring out your brooms and dustpans because Lando is going to be going for a sweep here. A 3-game sweep of Coleslaw. We'll see if Coleslaw is able to hang on and force a game 4 at least.
2, 1, go! Jump!
Stage is going to be Town and City. Lando getting things started hot out of the gate. Coleslaw with a series of slash combos. Connects with Lando. Lando with a barrier smash. Couple of barrier attacks. Knocking Coleslaw up and around a bit. Coleslaw has his shield smash. PK freezes Coleslaw on the recovery. And Coleslaw's going to go down to 2 stocks just like that. What an insane job there of a PK freeze there by Lando. PK Thunder finds Coleslaw. Coleslaw's still going to be able to recover after he finds his jump slash. Tries to air slash. Lando can't find it. Lando with a barrier attack that misses. See, Coleslaw's going to try to ledge guard Lando and not going to be able to work. Coleslaw trying to slash his way into game 3 victory, but gets knocked out by Lando for his efforts after that insane combo there by Lando. Goes for the barrier attack, goes for the grab and the throw against Lando. Has Lando knocked off the side of the stage. Lando's still able to recover. Lando has an insane barrier barrage going. Insane series of combos there. One hard side slash from Coleslaw. Knocks Lando off the stage. Looks for a PK fire, can't find it. Looks for the up barrier attack, can't find that either. One hard side slash from Coleslaw is gonna knock Lando down to 2 stocks. Lando looking to connect with a combo here of some sort and knock Coleslaw out. Gets the grab, gets the throw, can't find the throw. Coleslaw recovers. That ledge guard slide smash is going to work. Coleslaw is going to get swept 3 games to 0 here by Big Lando. And to no one's surprise, Aiden Symphony won his match, so he goes on to play CP1. This is going to be a fun match to call. Aiden Symphony is our resident King BDD main that I was telling everyone about earlier. If you missed that announcement, this is how it kind of goes with Aiden Symphony. Any tournament he enters, he usually just cleans up shop with King DDD and wins the whole tournament. We'll see if it's more of the same here as it is the winner's final bracket. Not the grand final, but the winner's final against Aiden Symphony and CB1. CPU1's gonna go on Donkey Kong. Aiden's gonna go on King Dedede. We're going to have a battle of the heavyweights.
King TDD.
Alright, CPU1 says, you know what, I'm putting Pac-Man to the side for right now. I want a heavyweight match.
One, go!
CPU1 locks in on Donkey Kong. Aiden goes with his resident King Dedede. Game number 1's gonna go underway here, and it's gonna be Aiden Symphony to no one's surprise, getting the upper hand early. CPU1 follows suit and damages Aiden a significant amount. What a stage smash there by CPU1 on Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is typically who I main in Smash, but I've kind of petered off of Donkey Kong and try out some other characters. Both of these players because Aiden Symphony just got knocked out there. I was going to say both players are close to 100 damage, if not over. But that insane aerial combo there by CPU1 is going to knock Aiden out. CPU1 can't recover there, so CPU1 is going to go down to 2 stomps. That's the thing about Donkey Kong, his recovery isn't super. At least with like King Dedede, he can like suck in a lot of air and kind of like float, like he did there. But if you're like Donkey Kong, the only recovery you have is like the spin, like Donkey Kong spin move. And if you can't like connect with that on the recovery, then you're basically just another high damage match. It's going to be Aiden Symphony getting the better of the offensive exchange against CPU1. He's going to knock CPU1 down to 1 stock here. CPU1's going for the knockout point, going for the wind-up punch. But Aiden is not going to let him get that winded up. Aiden looking for some an offensive advantage. Goes for a body slam, goes for the rocket hammer. Rocket hammer is going to knock into CPU1 and knock him up and out to take CPU1 out of game number 1. Game number 1 goes to Aiden. Game number 2 taking place at Town and City between CPU1 and Aiden. Wait, hold on. What is this? Aiden going off of his King Dedede main and playing a little Ridley. Uh-oh. Aiden brought the Ridley out to play against CPU1. We'll see what he does on Ridley. Oh, looks like he's holding his own for the most part. Gets the damage going. Gets a couple of combos going. I just have never seen Aiden play anyone other than King Dedede. But I guess King CPU1 go off of his main character. Aiden's like, hey, why not? I'll try something new too. One hard up smash from Aiden on Ridley is going to knock CPU1 up and out and take him down to 2 stocks here. CPU1's going to go look to knock Aiden out. Aiden's still sitting on 3 stocks, finding his way around on Ridley pretty easily. Wow, gets the throw there. What an insane throw combo there by Aiden on Ridley, knocking CPU1 up and out to take him down to 1 stock. CPU1 with an up smash, CPU1 with another up smash. No grab combo there for Aiden Symphony. CPU1's gonna get the grab, gonna jump and get the throw. Finally is able to knock Aiden down to 2 stocks. Aiden's nailing CPU1 with a couple of shots here. Aiden looking like he has something in store. Charging up an attack but misses. CPU1 has to recover and can't. CPU1 loses game 2. Aiden wins on Ridley. I gotta say, that's a nice little change here on screen for you guys. In Aiden Symphony, Aiden typically rides King DDD throughout tournaments, so it was nice to see him come off of a King DDD for a Ridley change. Well, Ridley worked once for Aiden. Aiden's gonna lock in on Ridley again and try to win. Well, I guess this essentially would be the sweep game for Aiden if he wins, because we are in game 3 and CPU still is yet to win him. Nice combo there by Aiden to get things going here in game 3. I guess Ridley has a nice recovery opportunity as he can like fly, you know. Wow, bounces CPU1 off the stage, gets the grab combo going, looks for a couple of fireballs, can't find them though. CPU1 has to recover and does, gets grabbed again and just skidded off the stage. Well, Aiden's gonna knock CPU1's own hydrant into him and take him down to 2 stocks here. CPU1's gonna get the hydrant drop on Aiden. Aiden almost knocked Aiden. Now Aiden's sitting on 108% damage. Goes for the grab, misses the grab. Aiden gets the grab, gets the knock up, almost knocks CPU1 out. CPU1 with a hard side smash. Aiden has to recover and does. That was a smooth recovery by Aiden. Dodges the hydrant there to prevent getting knocked out by CPU1, at least for the moment. CPU1's going to go for a hard side smash. Aiden's going to come up with a couple of fireballs. Gets the grab, gets the skid throw, and CPU1's going to go down to 1 stock. What a nice parry there by CPU1. And able to knock Aiden up and out finally to take him down to 2 stocks here. Aiden looking for a combo on CPU1, looking for anything really. CPU1 has his hydrant spawn. And Aiden's gonna knock it into him and knock CPU out in midair, and Aiden's gonna be your winner here. And Aiden's going to advance to the next round. Man, I must say, I'm definitely surprised to see Aiden play someone other than King DDD. I'm not knocking it, but maybe he's been practicing Ridley and finally decided to try Ridley in the tournament. I haven't seen very many contestants use Ridley, so who knows? It could be the new meta. I think we're just waiting for a couple of other matches to finish up for you guys. Go to brackets, see what we got. I mean, it's just amazing to me how far the game has come since the Nintendo 60. This month. I'm especially excited for it because Kenny Omega did the mocap for it, and so yeah, it's it's like one character but branched is like two because of ice climbers. Yeah, somehow if I mean I play Smash casually for competitive purposes. I kind of enjoy cast. We'll probably be doing a pre-local here at the Outer Limits for the Huge Smash tournament. like to March 10th Mario, yeah. Got a bit of a stretch, but anyways. Speaking of like Mario, do we really need like two? I mean, this is just like discussion talk. Like, let me know if you think we need like two different Mario variations. We have like Mario and we have Dr. Mario, and like Super Smash Brothers. See, the thing is, which is like kind of good or bad depending on how you look at it. Sometimes I take like the tournament rule set home, and like when my friends just want to play like casually and like turn every single item on there is known to man, and I'm just like, well, like we should we should try it like tournament style where it's just like no items and we just like battle each other. So we had like a 3-way match, and it went to like me and like both of my other friends were like at 100 stocks 100 damage apiece before like one of us finally like got knocked out. So that was pretty insane. I mean, I do think if we did have items turned on in tournaments, the tournaments would go a lot quicker. Which, I mean, I don't know. I mean, for me, I do like seeing the items off, so you actually get to see the skill set of the player that's playing the character. You know, but maybe it's just because I've been casting for a while and just kind of gotten used to like just seeing people like go like bare knuckle at each other, or if they have like projectiles, the character has projectiles, they just like utilize those. Like DDD has his spike balls and his like rocket hammer or hammer that can charge. Like King K. Rool has his crown and his like cannonball. Joker's another one that has like projectiles or like weapon uses. Hero has a couple things to utilize too. Pac-Man definitely does. It's all Pac-Man's repertoire of inventory items. Zay is gonna go play Solid Snake, it looks like. And shout out to Zay for playing Snake, and Crane is going to go to Nest for this set. So this is Zay King and CH Crane going at it. Match number 1 underway for you guys. It's going to be Zay getting the early damage advantage going against Crane, but Crane's following suit with it. Finds a couple of combos with Nest. Zay, wow, what a PK fire there from Crane. Finds it against Zay. Crane gets the grab, gets the throw, looks for the up smash, looks for the PK Thunder. What a ledge guard there by Crane to knock Zay up and out to take him down to 2 stocks. Zay's trying to get back into this match, but Crane's just unloading with a barrage of barrier attacks of his own. PK Thunder can't find Zay. Zay with a rock, with a bazooka trying to knock Crane up and out here. Zay already sitting at 96% damage. Crane on Nest. Wow, what a up kick by Crane there. Crane with a PK Thunder, looking for a PK Thunder. Ledge guard against Zay. Zay with a recovery. Zay with a kick, knocks Crane off the side of the stage. Can't knock Crane out yet. Crane's gonna look for a PK Thunder. Ledge guard to try to keep Zay from recovering, but Zay's gonna recover anyway. One hard stomp of the boot almost knocks Crane out, but Crane's able to recover. Crane gets the grab, Crane gets the throw. Zay goes out on 154% damage. Crane gets the grab, gets the stage PK fire. What a roll dodge to dodge the bazooka there by Zay. That was insanity. Crane with a barrage of barrier attacks. Zay with a rocket that finds Crane, or Crane parries briefly with his barrier. It found Crane. What a spike there by Crane off the stage there against Zane. Zane's not going to be able to recover, and Zane's going to go down 1-0 against CH Crane here. This is 2 new characters for these guys. Zane's going to try to pull a Shulk out here. We'll see Seems like Zay can't decide who he wants to use. Crane's gonna go with Rob, and Zay's gonna go on Bayonetta here for game number 2. Crane has the current advantage of the game, of the set. He's up 1-0 in the set so far against Zay. Gets the offense going early against Zay here in game number 2. Has to make a recovery. Wow, nice recovery there by Crane. There against Zay. Zay found his way back to stage first. Crane followed. What a laser shot there by Crane. What a... Zay with the insane aerial combo there. That's an advantage of using Bayonetta. She does have a plethora of aerial combos she can use. Nice aerial combo there by Crane, coming up with one of his own to knock Zane up and out to send him down to 2 stops. Zay looking to do the same thing against Crane here. Knock him down to 2 stops. Crane is staying alive at 150% damage thus far. Crane goes for the spinning hammer fist, goes for the up smash against Zay. Can't find it, goes for the laser, can't find that either. Zay throws Crane's Beyblade right back at him. Crane has to recover, Crane does. They may look for a ledge guard here. Nope, Zane went for an attack and got blocked by Crane. What a down smash there by Zay to try to knock Crane out. Crane fires his Beyblade at Zay, almost knocks him up and out. Crane is alive at 200 plus damage, guys. Oh, not anymore. Nice job by Crane to hang on for so long. Finally got taken out at 202 damage. That may be the highest damage I have seen here in this tournament. So congrats to Crane on that accomplishment. Crane with a spinning hammer fists against Zay tries to knock him up and out. That laser's gonna find its target. Crane tries to drop a Beyblade on top of him. Goes for the spinning combo again. Finds Zay with it. Knocks Zay out and takes him down to 1 stock here. In game number 2 of the set, fires his Beyblade, fires his laser. Can't find either of those. Here comes Zay with an insane aerial combo against Crane. Crane has to make a recovery and does. Zay goes for the ledge guard, can't find that against Crane. Zay goes for another serious aerial combo. Finds all of it. One hard side super kick by Zay's gonna knock Crane up and out. and take him down to one stock here in game number 2. Both of these players are going hard at it with each other. Both of these players taking an insane amount of damage. Crane taking the brunt of it here against Zay. Zay's at 85% damage. Crane's at 131. Who's going to get the final knockout here? Will it be Zay or will it be Crane? Crane gets the grab, gets the state spike. It's going to be Zay, even if he's up here at one match apiece, as he hangs on to win at 109% damage.
Start the battle. Villager.
Zay's gonna go on Zay's gonna go on duck hunt with a Dalmatian skin. DH Crane looking to lock in his character for game number 3. Crane's gonna channel his inner CPU1 and lock in on Pac-Man.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, we got Zay on duck hunt and Crane on Pac-Man. Oh, they're gonna bounce Zay's can back and forth to start game number 3 here. Each of them at one game apiece. That can's gonna explode. I still to this day don't know what's in there. Gonna go with a bomb can. Zay with a shotgun plates that find Crane. Zay has Crane up at 102% damage. Crane stuns Zay with a bell. Can't do anything after it though. Zay's gonna knock. Crane's gonna spawn a hydrant and knock Zay's can into him. Zay tries to spawn another can and knock it into Crane. Crane kicks Zay's can out of the way. Crane blocks Zay's can's explosion. Zay's can's explosion attack. Well, Crane's gonna send that one flying off the opposite side of the stage against Zay. Both of these players had over 100% damage. We'll see if it's the first stock here between Zay and Crane. One hard side kick from Crane sends Zay off the other side of the stage. Crane kicks his hydrant into Zay, knocks Zay up and out to take him down to 2 stops. Zay's gonna explode a can right on Crane and knock him down up and out to take him down to 2 stops. We are at 2 stops even. Here in game number 3 of this set between Zay and Crane, they both have won one game apiece, and this is a 1-1 set so far. What a stun there by Crane against Zay. Crane found his bell to use against Zay. That can's gonna explode. Crane's gonna look for his bell again on Zay and can't find it. They may want to put, Zay does. Zay puts both Crane's own hydrant into play against him as well as an exploding can. Crane finds a projectile, can't get use out of it though. Finds another one, knocks it into Zay, and gonna side smash Zay hard and knock him down to 1 stock here in game number 3. Crane with the insane aerial combo drops a hydrant. Gonna knock another hydrant into Zay. Not gonna be able to find it. Crane has to make a recovery and does. Tries to find the bell against Zay. Zay's gonna find a little Midwestern dude to try to keep Crane out of the way. Crane gets knocked down to 1 stop after an insane combo there by Zay and Duck Hunt. We are back to a 1 stop even match here in game number 3. Wow. What an exploding can shot there by Zay on Crane. Zay sitting at 88% damage. Crane is sitting at 85% damage. Now Zay sitting at 97% damage against Crane's 85. Both of these players going hard at it on center stage. Crane's gonna try to kick that hydrant into Zay. Zay's not gonna have any of it. Zay's gonna back up a bit, spawns another can. Almost knocks into Crane. Both of these players are at a high amount of damage. We'll see who gets the upper hand here. Crane's gonna find a projectile, gonna throw that into Zay. That's gonna explode on Crane, but Crane's gonna block that and doesn't take any damage from it. Crane throws his projectile right into Zay's hand, knocks it right back at Zay. Crane's taking on like 3 characters at once here, has to make a recovery and does. Zay with another can shot against Crane. No to an avail as Crane just knocks it out the way. Crane's gonna try a can shot again on Crane. Can't find that either. Crane's gonna look for the bell and stun Zane with it. Not gonna be able to find it. Another can shot that Crane blocks. Crane's just blocking all sorts of exploding can shots from Zay right now. Both of these players at 140 plus damage. Zay had to make a recovery and Zay could not, so Crane is going to be your winner of game number 3. Crane won game number 1, Zay won game number 2, Crane just won game number 3. So this is a must-win game 4 for Zay. And game 4 is going to take place on Pokemon Stadium 2.
Hero.
Zay's going to lock in on Hero. Crane's going to lock in on Palutena. Game 4 underway for you guys. Zay looking for an attack to use against Crane here. Gets a couple of slashes going against Crane. Damages Crane a significant amount, but goes flying off the side of the stage. He can't recover, so he's going to go down to 2 stocks first here in this match. Hard smashes Crane upon a respawn and knocks Crane down to 2 stocks. Crane has to find it against Zay here, is able to. Gets a couple of shots going against him. What an insane throw and stage smash here by Zay. There to knock Crane up and out. Zay's gonna slash Crane around a bit. Crane's gonna go for his fireball spawn. Gets all of that against Zay. Both of these players taking a significant amount of damage against the other one right now. Crane's looking for his attack, can't find it. Zay hard slashes Crane off the side of the stage. Zay's gonna look to finish Crane off in game number 4 here, and a must-win game 4 for him. Of course, at game 5 against Crane. What an insane shot there. It looks like Crane held on to win that, but not for long. Zay's gonna respawn and nail Crane with another shot to hang on to win game number 4 on 1 stop. This has been an insane set between Zay and CH Crane. We are heading into a game 5. Final Destination is our
Start
stage
battle.
choice for Game 5, and I couldn't think of a more fitting stage to play a Game 5 on between both of these contestants. Zay locks in on Villager, another Animal Crossing character. Crane's gonna try to lock things down in Game 5 as Falco. Now, Villager's one of those tricky characters. You're either really good with him or you're really not. It's going to be Crane who's getting the early advantage of early offensive advantage. Zay's going to look to knock a tree down into Crane. Not going to happen, but nails an insane combo against Crane after. Crane has to make a recovery and does. Crane spawns a tree, Zay spawns a tree, tries to knock it into Crane. Not going to be able to. Crane with an insane aerial combo against Zay there. Zay with a little flying rocket, dude. Can't find that and can't nail that into Crane. Crane's going to nail a series of combo shots against Zay there. Almost had Zay knocked out. Not quite yet though. Zay was a side smash of sorts that knocked into Crane, but Crane just barrier parried something from Zay, and that's gonna knock Zay down into 2 stocks. Crane's gonna try to barrier block Zane's little wooden dude, but that's not gonna work. And Crane's gonna get taken down to 2 stocks after a hard shot from Zay. That barrier, Crane's finding really good use of that barrier against Zay. Trying to knock Zay's tree down against him. Zay's gonna knock it down, but that tree's gonna fall harmlessly. Crane's gonna go for a barrier shot against Zay, but can't find it. Zay's gonna try to put a screen in play. Crane's gonna jump over it and try to connect with a combo against Zay. Not going to happen though. Wow, these 2 contestants are going hard at it on center stage. Zay with a little wooden dude spawn, with a rocket wood spawn. Zay with and Crane with a teleport and knocks Zay up in the air. Zay up in the air, has to recover and does. What an insane parry there of the rocket wood by Crane to get back on stage. Crane hard knocks Zay up and out to take him down to 1 stop. Zay does the same thing upon the respawn against Crane. Crane has to use that barrier if he wants to win this match, and he's going to. Zay drops a wrecking ball, tries to knock that into Crane. Drops another wrecking ball, and that second wrecking ball does find Crane, but doesn't knock him up and out just yet. Crane's still very much alive, as is Zay. Zay's looking to knock a tree down against Crane. Unable to find it. Crane with a nice little combo of his own. Crane getting the better of the aerial combo against Zay here. Wow! What a nice aerial kick by Crane. Crane finishes the combo, knocks Zay up and out, and Crane's going to be your winner of this set. Your next set on screen will be CPU1 against... Your next set on stream will be a rematch between CPU1 and CH Crane. The last time these two met, CPU1 took Crane all the way to Game 5 before knocking him out 3 games to 2. And that was the set where CH Crane was using Ice Climbers. Just saying. Hey guys, I'm just saying, if they ever like authorized temple as one of the stages to be used in a tournament, we may be on stream for a while, because there's just like a lot of like platforms you can like jump to. I don't know why Great Bay is not a stage you can play on in tournaments though. But for some reason we have a very specific like stage set that is available to use during tournaments. I kind of disagree with it, but that's just my take on things. This next set is CPU1 against CH Crane. This has been Smash Masters number 79 for those of you who are just tuning into the stream. I'm your host for tonight, Mudkip. If you like what you see on stream tonight and you're wondering how you can join us, sign-ups are on start.gg. Sign up for next week's Smash tournament, which is going to be Smash Masters 80. Hard to believe I'm saying that, but here we are. We're at Smash Masters number 79. I want to see somebody use banjo and kazoo. CPU1's gonna take the Donkey Kong. CH Crane's gonna take the Fox. He just came off a Falco game, so why not use Fox? Unfortunately though, DK doesn't have anything you can parry because he doesn't use like objects. So no parry, nothing to barrier parry to speak of for Crane here. CPU1's gonna get the hammer fists going, spinning hammer fists going against CH Crane here. Crane's looking for a little combo against CPU1, is able to find it. Has CPU1 at 102% damage, 111. Both these players trying to figure each other out right now. CH Crane getting the better of the offensive advantage here. CPU1's going to take him off the stage and just slow him, but Crane's going to recover. Crane's going to find a little bit of a combo to try to take CPU1 up and out of the equation. Not going to be able to continue. Crane's going to hard side smash CPU1 and take him down to 2 stops. CPU1 with a spinning hammer fist that completely misses Crane. Crane with a barrier, but nothing to block there or parry. CPU1 trying to figure things out against Crane here. Crane looking to knock CPU1 up and out with another combo. CPU1 not having any of it. CPU1 goes for a combo of his own. Goes for the up smash. Knocks Crane up and out to take him down to 2 stops. CPU1 has a wind-up punch charge. Will he be able to use it? It's the question. Bounces Crane off the side of the stage. Crane is able to make a recovery. Walks into the tail end of that spinning hammer fist by CPU1. But Crane is only at 15% damage, so he does have the damage advantage. CPU1 throws him up in the air. CPU1 with the hard up smash, and Crane's going to take... Crane with a hard up smash is going to take CPU1 down to 1 stop here. Here in game number 1. What a series of up kicks by Crane against CPU1. Going to try to take... Crane against CPU1 is going to knock CPU1 out as he's not going to be able to recover as Donkey Kong. Like I said, Donkey Kong doesn't have a good recovery rate, so if you can't recover with a spinning hammer fist, you're just kind of done for as DK. Gonna go to match number 2 here between CH Crane and CPU1. This is a rematch of the set that was earlier. The CPU took that set 3 games to 2 against Crane, who was using Ice Climbers, and CPU1 was using Pac-Man. But CPU1's gonna stick to Donkey Kong, Crane's gonna stick to Fox. This is game number 2 on the way for you guys here shortly. Crane just won the first game between these two. It's going to be Crane who gets the better of the offensive exchange going early again. Crane with a series of up kicks against CPU1. Has CPU1 at 85% damage, looking to knock CPU1 up and out. has CPU1 at 170% damage now. One hard side kick from Crane knocks CPU1 up, but CPU1's able to recover that time. One hard up smash is going to knock CPU1 up and out. They're taking him down to 2 stocks. What a nice combo there by Crane. CPU1 has Crane grounded briefly. Can't do anything after the fact though. Crane's on 65% damage. CPU1's on like 27, 33, 43. Crane's looking for any damage he can get against CPU1. Knock CPU1 off the stage. CPU1's going to be able to recover. Crane's going to teleport a cat on CPU1 upon the recovery. CPU1's going to go for the grab. Go for the throw. It's going to knock Crane down. He's down. After the power throw there by CPU1 on PK, one hard side smash kick from Crane's going to knock CPU1 up and out to take him down to 1 stock. Crane is looking for a combo on CPU1 here. Has CPU1 on the ropes, looking to capitalize. CPU1 looking to create some separation between him and Crane. Has to make a recovery and does. Hard smashes Crane, knocks him off the opposite side of the stage. Both of these players are off the stage now trying to make a recovery. DH Crane trying to kick CPU1 off the side of the stage. CPU1 not going for it. CPU1 has to make another recovery. What a spike there from CPU1 against Crane. They take him down to 1 stop. There, I have both of the palms for CPU1. CPU1 just super slaps Crane, spikes him straight down, and Crane's not going to have a response. That throw's going to do it for Crane, as that's a critical throw. And CPU1's going to hang on to win game number 2 against Crane. Congrats to CPU1 on Donkey Kong for winning that match against Crane. We are now at a 1-1 even set against CPU1 and CH Crane. On to game number 3 between CPU1 and Crane. Crane's going to go back on Fox. CPU1's going to go back on Donkey Kong. Game 3 underway. Both of these players have won one game in this set, so the set's even at 1-1 right now. See what happens here. CPU1's going to get the damage going here early against Crane. Finds a couple of palms against him, I should say. Slaps. Wouldn't necessarily call it a combo. Has to recover and does. Crane with an insane aerial combo against CPU1. CPU1's able to recover, able to knock Crane off the side of the stage. Not able to do much after the fact though against Crane. Wow, CPU1 has Crane. Throws, jumps off the stage with Crane. I think he meant to throw him there, but decided not to. CPU1 goes for the up smash, can't find it. Goes for another one, can't find that one either. Crane responds on. Crane recovers on stage. Tries to knock CPU1 off the opposite side of the stage. Unable to find it there. Crane knocks CPU1 off the stage. Can't capitalize. CPU1 goes for the down smash. Can't find that upon recovery. CPU1 has to recover and does. Swats Crane like a fly up in the air, and out goes Crane. Crane goes down to 2 stocks here early in game number 3 against these two contestants. Crane's gonna knock CPU1 out after an aerial combo and a super kick to follow. This game is even at 2 stocks apiece between Crane and CPU1. CPU1 going for the grab, trying to jump off the stage and get the throw, not able to find it. Crane with an insane combo of his own finds a bit of damage against CPU1. Crane's trying to lifeguard CPU1, unable to do so thus far. Crane's able to make a recovery. CPU1 looking for the knockout punch against Crane, not able to find it thus far. CPU just trying to swat at Crane, but Crane's going to hard side smash CPU1 and take him down to 1 stock here early, or not early. Here in game number 3 between these two contestants. See, Crane's looking to win game number 3 in biddable fashion here against CPU1. It's Crane. Crane's hanging on at 83% damage on 2 stocks. We'll see what happens. As CP1 at 80% damage, CP1 looking for a wind-up punch. Isn't able to charge it up yet. Crane's going to look for a smash off the stage. He's going to get the smash off the stage. Jumps off the ledge to smash CPU one more time. And that's going to get the knockout punch going for Crane. And Crane's going to go up in this set 2-1. For game number 4, we're heading into Kalo's Pokemon Elite. This is must-win territory for CP1 if he wants to force a game 5 against Crane. CP1 on Donkey Kong, Crane on Fox. You'll see where game 4 takes us. CP1 looking to get the offense going, but it's going to be Crane to get the offense going first against CP1. CP1 follows. Crane with a series of combos on against CP1 now, trying to knock him up and out. Has CP1 at 73% damage. We'll see what happens here. CP1 has Crane up at 12% damage. Looks for some offense. Has to look for more offense against Crane. Gets the grab, gets the throw. Can't capitalize after. That seems to be the story of CP1. Thunder claps Crane. Crane has to make a recovery and does. Goes for the up smash against Crane. Can't find it there. Wow, Crane with a grab and with a couple of combos, and then with a hard side kick knocks CP1 up and out to take him down to 2 stocks. Here in game number 4, CP1 is going to look to respond against Crane. Crane's now letting him. Crane with a series of combos and kicks against CP1 here. Knocks CP1 off the platform. CP1's able to recover. CP1 looking for any offense he can find right now against Crane, which is not very much. CP1 has a wind-up punch charge. That one swat is going to send Crane flying, and Crane's going to go down to 2 stocks. We got 2 stocks even here. Crane's going to hard side smash CP1 and take him down to 1 stock. Crane's looking to advance to go take on Aiden Symphony in grand finals here. Crane with a series of kicking combos here against CP1. CP1 tries to find some offense against Crane, finding none to speak of. Crane just with the insane amount of aerial kicks. Gets the bicycle kicks going there. Gets the rapid bicycle kicks going against CP1. Can't find anything after. Hard smashes CP1. Going for the hard smash off the ledge. And the teleport, that's going to knock CP1 up and out.
Returning to base.
Your winner and advancing to grand finals is going to be CH Crane as he takes CP1 down 3-1. And now your main event of the evening. On one corner we have Aiden Symphony, and the other corner we have Crane. Who's going to win this bout? Stay tuned and find out. I will say this. Aiden Symphony completely shocked us, or shocked me at least, when he deviated off of King DDD and played Ridley earlier. We'll see if he takes his Ridley game into this match against Crane, or is he going to go back to using King DDD, who he's extremely familiar with. Now I'm going to reiterate what I said earlier. Anytime Aiden attends Smash Masters and he uses King DDD, he has not lost a single tournament he has entered King DDD in. And just stuck with him throughout the tournament. Maybe he gets things going with Ridley to warm up to try to test DH Crane out, or maybe just jump straight into King DDD and just tries to lock it down 3 games in a row. We shall see what Aiden Symphony has in store here for Crane. Been a hard call on Aiden, actually. But Aiden has used King DDD up until the set with CPU 1. So we will see if that such is the case here against Crane. Nope. I'm sorry, Crano, you're just gonna have to go against Aiden's King DDD. Godspeed to you, my brother. Good luck against Aiden's King DDD. Aiden's just going for the knockout blow off the bat. Aiden's like, look, this is finals. I'm not messing around. I'm going with my main. You go on your main and let's have us a match. So Crane's gonna go on Ice Climbers. I don't think Aiden has faced an Ice Climber as King DDD before. But one would think Ice Climbers has the advantage against King DDD because there's 2 of him and 2 of Ice Climbers and just like 1 of a King DDD, but we will see what happens here. As I say that, Crane is getting things going hot off the bat early in game 1. Crane's gonna... Aiden looked to knock Nana out of the equation and just face Popo alone. That's the best idea here. Going to barrel roll into both of them. Going to spike ball one of them. Goes for the hammer shot against Popo and gets it. Knocks Crane up and out to take him down to 2 stocks. Crane's going to respawn and do the exact same thing for Aiden. Aiden's going to go down to 2 stocks here too. Crane has a hammer and he knows how to use it too. This is a match of the hammers, guys. Use them up, spits them out like it's a bad breakfast here for Aiden. Aiden's gonna knock the right Ice Climber out and Crane's gonna go down to 1 stock here. Crane's gonna look for a spinning hammer of his own. But Aiden says, my hammer's bigger. I know how to use this thing more, and mine can get rocket charged. So here's to that. Aiden took too long swinging his hammer. Crane looking to capitalize. Aiden does have 2 stocks to play with. Aiden sitting on 132% damage. Had to find a way to parry that attack there, but unable to do so. Goes for the spinning hammer shot. Can't find that. Goes for the barrel roll. Can't find that either. 1 shot from from Aiden's hammer knocks both of the Ice Climbers up and out. But it's going to be Crane who gets the better end of that exchange against Aiden there. Wow, Crane going for a set of spinning hammers against Aiden though. Aiden with a hammer shot of his own knocks Crane completely off the other side of the stage. Knocks Popo out. Knocks Nana out, I'm sorry. So just has to deal with 1 Ice Climber now. 1 hard smash of the hammer is gonna... Ow! Looks like Aiden got the better end of that hammer shot exchange between the 2 there. Like I said, Aiden's hammer is a lot bigger. He does a lot more damage when it hits you. But shout out to Crane for hanging on. Doing his best to hang on despite the circumstances. I don't feel too bad, Crane. You're not the only person to fall Aiden's DDD. Crane against Aiden, game number 2 underway. Aiden won game number 1, but was down at 1 stock when he won. We will see what game number 2 holds. It's going to be Crane damaging Aiden early here. Damaging Aiden pretty significantly has Aiden frozen. Gonna go for the down smash. Gonna get it against Aiden. Going to prevent Aiden from recovering. Aiden's gonna go down to 2 stocks first here in game number 2 against Crane. Wow, what an insane combo there by both of the contestants. It's going to be King Dedede, Crane on King Dedede, getting the better of the exchange here after a parry of Crane's bicycles. Crane's going to freeze. Crane's going to freeze Aiden. Aiden has to make a recovery and does. Chews him up, spits him out. Aiden's going to look to knock one of them out first. Knocks Nana out. Just has to deal with one ice climber now instead of both of them. Chews him up and spits him back out. Knocks a spike ball into them for their efforts. Wow. Has a spike ball spawn again. Going to throw Crane into knock the spike ball right into Crane. One hard shot of Aiden's hammers to knock Crane out and send him down to 2 stocks. Oh, that spike ball is going to find both of the ice climbers. But it's going to be Crane with an insane hard up smash that almost sends Aiden flying on King Dedede. One would like to know how Aiden is holding on at 149% damage against on King Dedede. Like, he's super heavy, he should be flying super far, but he's not. Aiden again knocks Nana out, just taking it down to one ice climber. I love that strategy by Aiden. Holy smokes. Aiden is still alive on 151% damage. Just took Crane down to 1 stock. That is insanity, and that just goes to show the skill level of Aiden here. Aiden on 170% damage here against Crane. Crane finally hard smashes Aiden, is able to take him up and out, but the damage may have already been done by Aiden against Crane. Gonna knock a spike ball into them. Gonna go for the spinning hammer shot of his own. And is going to be able to find him. Aiden has to make a recovery and does. Throws Crane off the side of the stage. Has Crane off the side of the stage. One hard hammer shot. Crane has to make a recovery and does. Aiden going for the body slam. Can't find a body slam. Crane blocks that body slam attempt. And good idea there to block it. One hard up smash of the hammer is gonna do it for Aiden and King Dedede. Aiden's gonna hang on and win game number 2 on 1 stock. That was another thriller against Aiden and CH Crane.
Stop battle. Ice climber.
Okay, we are in must-win territory for Crane here in game number 3 against Aiden and King Dedede.
3, 2, 1, go!
Man, I swear, if Aiden wins this tournament, I'm gonna start like one of those like Undertaker like WrestleMania streak things, and just like have a like a check mark each time Aiden just enters King Dedede into a tournament and just wins the entire thing. And at this point, we may have to give whoever takes Aiden down to pay a prize. Well, Crane's looking to get things going hot early in game number 3 in a must-win scenario for him if he wants to at least see a game 4. Has Aiden at 127% damage, but we saw what Aiden can do with a high amount of damage earlier. Aiden's gonna hard smash. Aiden hard smashes each of the ice climbers one time, but hard smashes the right one, which is Popo, the blue guy, and knocks Crane up and out to take him down to 2 stocks. Aiden somehow hanging on to... I spoke too soon. Aiden gets knocked up into the screen by Crane, and Aiden goes down to 2 stocks. Aiden finding a little spinning hammer of his own against the CH Crane. Crane looking to knock Aiden up and out here to take him down to 1 stock early in this match. I don't think that's going to happen though against Aiden. Aiden looking to generate some offense of his own, trying to find something. Crane parries that spike ball by Aiden. Aiden's going for the hammer shot of his own. Aiden has to make a recovery. So does Crane. Both of them do. Crane goes for the attack on Aiden now. Tries to prevent Aiden from making the recovery. Unable to do so, Aiden still makes the recovery. Aiden blocks that series of attacks. But one hard side smash from Crane is going to take Aiden down to one stop. What a shot there by Aiden upon the respawn. One hard up smash is going to take Nana out of the equation. Now he just has to deal with Popo, the other one. Gonna try for a spike ball. Not gonna be able to find it. One hard hammer shot by Aiden's gonna knock Popo up and out of the equation. Crane's gonna get taken down to one stop. As Aiden's just gonna separate both of the ice climbers and just go to work on the one. Separates both of them again, trying to knock Nana out of the equation. Has to be careful about Popo entering the fray. What a body slam there by Aiden to ledge guard Crane.
TDD wins.
Holy smokes. That was an absolute insanity. Aiden's and your runner of Smash Masters number 79 is going to be Aiden Symphony on King Dedede. Another King Dedede win for Aiden Symphony. And, well, that's going to conclude this week's edition of Smash Masters, folks. And I'm going to go find me a whiteboard to write the streak down on. Until next week, folks. This is Mudkip signing off from Smash Masters. We hope you have a good one and stay safe, and we'll see you back here on Thursday night for Thursday Night Throwdown. See you later, folks.